Hello, everybody, and welcome to 12-Hour Tuesday, episode 11. In this episode, we're going to be writing an 8-string song for the first time in this series. Although you probably noticed this is my 7-string. I am just down tuning it here with the Archetype Gojira plugin. So I already came up with the first riff for this song. I haven't recorded it on guitar yet, but I did decide to program out the synth that would be layering the guitar. So and also program out some drums. So I'll let you guys listen to that. Yeah, sound pretty good. I already know I want to do some sort of synth solo over this riff, but that's all I really have plans for. Some of you might have noticed this is also a new drum sound. So I'm actually using 3 different plugins. I'm using the snare and kick from One Kit Wonder Brutal. I'm using the toms from One Kit Wonder Metal. And then I'm using the cymbals from the Metal Foundry here from Superior Drummer. And then something else I want to explain before I get started. So like on these 8-string Mick Gordon inspired type songs that I write the riff on guitar, but then how I actually track it, I basically just like edit the guitar notes together. So here, let me show it here. So this riff uses the notes 1, 0, and 3. So what I'm going to do is just record like basically a sample of those 3 notes. Just like that. And then I'm going to edit these together to make the riff, essentially. So yeah, I've got it recorded and I'll edit it out and listen to this. It kind of gives it a cool tone. You know, not very realistic, but it kind of makes the guitar sound like a synth almost, which I think sounds cool and I think is kind of a part of this Mick Gordon style music. You kind of want the guitar to like not sound exactly super realistic. So all right, and I'm going to probably just add a bunch of synth layers, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that real quick. All right, so I got all the synth layers here, and this is what it sounds like. Pretty good. And then I also finally settled on the guitar tone. So we're using that down tuning pedal into Omega Ampworks Granophyre. That was the settings for it, and then GGD Zilla Cabs. Those are the settings. Sounding pretty good. Let's try to figure out this synth blade. Okay, something like that, I think. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Although, not sure I want that to be like the main layer of that synth. I'm going to make a synth layer. Okay, so I got a synth lead created here, and it is the main layer with the this guitar synth type thing as the backup. And I decided to extend the length of this riff by double and make this lead guitar synth go to an octave up on the second repeat. So yeah, here's how everything sounds now. Yeah, pretty good. All right, I just got an idea for a riff. I don't think it's going to work as the very next riff, but I definitely want to fit it in at some point. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and so that riff that you just heard, it works better at 200 BPM And the rest of the song that I already had recorded was at 180 BPM, so I just decided to move it all up to 200 BPM. So here's how it sounds now. Yeah, don't think it's crazy different or anything. But I did figure out what I want to do for the next riff. It's just going to be a slightly different version of this riff that I just wrote. I'll play it so you guys can hear it, and then I'll actually make it in the project afterwards. Yeah, let's make that real quick. Sounded pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do now is repeat this whole riff one more time. And then I also added a track here for like a dissonant background thing that I'm going to add. To start, it's just going to be on the second repeat, it's going to go an octave up 2. Let's get that tracked. Okay, I actually decided against the background guitar. And actually on the guitars, I'm going to change this very last part into playing something like this. Alright, let's get that worked into the song. Nice, that sounds pretty good. I think I might do something like that for the next riff. Oh, that would be cool. I don't know if I want that lead to be synth or guitar. I feel like either way, one's going to be layered by the other. But let me get a good guitar lead tone set up and also get it tracked and then decide. Dang, okay, that sounds pretty good. Still want to get a synth layer of it going though, just to hear how it sounds. Okay, so I actually ended up using the main lead synth from earlier, this one, as a layer to this solo over here. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, now to figure out where to go from here. Okay, so now what I think I'm going to do for the next riff is that that one that I played earlier. And then I actually have a riff idea for the next riff after that. It's going to sound something like this. And then I'll do some second variation of that. But yeah, let's get that riff recorded. All right, so the riff's all recorded. Here's how it sounds. So I decided on this next riff that I had in mind. I think I'm going to have the guitar just ring out. And then the bass is actually going to start playing that riff, and then it'll kind of build up into the guitar playing that riff. And then I think that riff is going to work well tying back into this intro riff. So I might have it go back into that, and then that will probably be it for the song. But yeah, let's get that recorded on bass. That sounded pretty good. I want to get some background guitar in there though. That's basically playing the same thing as the bass, just like in higher octave. And I also need some sort of ambience. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure that out. All right, my camera died, but that's all right because it gave me time to record bass for everything I've wrote so far. And then also I have all the layering done on this bass section here. So I'll let you guys take a listen to that. Sounded pretty good. And then our next riff is going to be this same exact riff that's been playing on bass with just the low tuned guitars added in. Okay, so now I kind of have a choice. I could either go back into this riff, or I could go back into the next variation of it, which is this. But I think I like option 2 better. All right, let's get drums in there, and then that should be it. And then I think we might actually do a fade out on this song. Nice, I like that, Phil. All right, yeah, I think that's it. I like how this song came out. It's not a style that I write very often, and this style of basically programming guitar is also not something I do unless I'm working on a song like this. But I think it sounded pretty cool. Like how it came out. As usual, I'm gonna get a final mix and master together and do a playthrough. So here's that. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider dropping a like and subscribing, because this is going to be a challenge series I do on this channel for quite a while. So stick around if you want to see more. See you guys.